It's Layer Tray Thursday, the resin's out to play. Beverly, Kathy, Elisabeth.
Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome to KND Creations. I hope you're all doing well. So this video is for Slayer Tray Thursday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So our next Slayer Tray Thursday is January 22nd, and the theme is frosted and frozen. So let's get into it. So my thought process is I'm not going to make a tray per se. I am going to make coasters. So they're mini trays. We're going to call them mini trays. So I'm going to make 8. So I'm going to make these four, and these, my stickers are DTF, UV DTF stickers, right? I got them from Temu. So I got them in a pack. And these are the first 4 that we're going to use. So I kind of tried to create some kind of theme, outdoor theme, so that's why I picked these stickers. So these are going in here. And for the other 4 coasters, I'm going to make 4 square and 4 round. So I'm going to do this. And I I might change this. These 2 are staying because I do want to add pink to it. And this is more for Elisabeth, who is another collaborator on this Slayer Tray Thursday. She loves pink. Her house is pink. So this is for you, Elisabeth. I might change these 2 and I might not. I'll have to go back in the pack and look. But for now, this is it. I might change it just to give it a little bit more, make it more cohesive, or maybe just take this one out. I don't know yet. But anyway, so like I said, pink. So the background here is going to be pink. The background, if I keep this one, the background is, and these came off of, I think this is from Shein. I think these are all from Shein. So the background here will be a mixture of both of these, green and a blue. And these they have a little bit of sheen to it because there is green in here and the blue on the candle. So, or I might just make it green because there isn't a lot of green in there. There's more blue. And then the blue would be for here. So not sure. I might this might change. And this of course has a base. These 4 has a base. So this will be the base. And I'm going to stick these around them. I might do it after I demold them just to make sure I get them in there properly. Because I have to remember this is going to be the top, so they have to be like that. So they have to go, okay, so maybe I can do it. Put them down, upside down. If I put one in, hopefully it will prompt me to remember to put them in. But if I put them in, I have to leave on the film that's on there. I can't say that word, guys. So I might put them on after. As well, we are going to incorporate, so the mica powder from Shein. Elise, we are going to incorporate in the background some snowflakes. All right, so probably out of these 6 I will use. We may also add some glitter. Also for the square ones, I'm thinking to get that frosty background, I'm thinking to mix these 2 together. So this is Let's Resin, and this is probably just from Temu or Amazon. Mix these 2 together. So that's what I'm thinking. As well, at the end, I may add some rhinestones, and these came from my local dollar store. So it's a process. I might use these two colors as well. Not sure yet. So let me, and I am also going to probably add in some, oh gosh, I can't remember these things, these flake things. But I think I'm just going to add these ones just in here, so it's just not clear resin. Yeah. So let me just, and I'm also going to be using, adding this mica powder to the mix for the base. All right. Let me take a look at these stickers again and see if I'm going to continue with these two or if I'm going to change them. BRB. Okay, guys, so I changed out these two and I put a cat and a penguin, and the square ones have stayed the same. I'm just going to clean up my mold, and I don't know how much these hold, so it's going to be in steps. So I'm just going to do all of this in pink, and I will I'll just do the square ones in. I may put in a little bit of this and mix all these three. Sorry, just cleaning my mold. Mix these three together and see what color we come up with. I did mix it, and it was okay. So let me just clean off the molds, and I will bring you guys back. Okay, guys, so the resin is mixed up, and I'm just adding in the color now. So this is what that Sheen box. This is the pink from the Sheen box. This is probably from Timu. So we're just going to, and then I'm going to run this through my debubbler. Just going to mix this in well, and I'm going to do the same with the blue for the other one, and then run it through my debubbler. So we're going to need a little bit more color in there. It's very transparent right now. So I'm going to just tap a bit more in there. And a good way to control the mica powder is to put the mica powder down first and then add the resin in. Or even put the mica powder in, add a little bit of alcohol. Add in the alcohol first, put the mica powder, mix it up. It helps dissolves it too, so it helps it break up in the resin a little bit easier, and that also you don't have the dust flying up and you're not breathing all of that in. And don't forget to scrape the sides and the bottom when you mix your resin. I did not do that. I scraped the sides because I mix it with a paddle, but it's always just good to double check, make sure you've mixed it in well. So you don't want your resin not curing properly because it wasn't mixed properly. Another way to check your color, because it's very transparent here, so it doesn't look that way in the cup, but the cup is deeper. These are a lot thinner, so it will be transparent. It's just to dip your stick and put it on something white, and that should be the color that you're getting. I don't know if I want more than that. I think we're okay. So just that one. Let's do the blue. So the blue now is going to be, I hope these colors are okay together. Just need to find a stick, a long stick. So I'm putting in a bit of this for shimmer. Bit of that. Let me just close this. off so I don't knock it over and waste my powder. Put in a good heap of the blue. Don't want it to slits resin, so I'm not going to use too much because this is good quality mica. Let's mix that up, see what we have, and then I might put in the, this is called Azaru, maybe just to soften it up. It's a beautiful color. So once we lay down this layer, and I only want to put down about 1 ounce of resin in each. Actually, I should have made up more because this is thicker. So I would have probably liked to put down 2 ounces in here. 1 ounce in there is fine, but the square ones. But let's see what 1 ounce does. If I need to mix up more and add, I will do so. So that's what that's looking at like. Let's see. That's nice. Looks nice. I'm going to add this in. Let's just see what we get. Let's see. Let's find my stick. I'm going to go a bit at a time with this because I don't want to ruin it and have to get rid of ruin the resin, yeah, you guys know what I mean. And then I still have to make up about 4 ounces for the base. I'll do that separately. I didn't want to mix up everything and then have resin curing on me. So while this is in the debubbler, I'll mix up 4 ounces, and so it'll be ready by the time it comes out. Okay. I don't think it made a difference, to be honest. But we're going to put this through the debubbler, and I'll bring you guys back to pour. Okay, guys, resin is been through the debubbler, and here we go. Just going to spray them all. And I'm going to try to put 1 ounce each, or I don't know, it may even be less because this is such a thin mold. And that one, that's about 1/2 ounce. So yeah, I think 1 ounce each. I'm just trying to ensure that I put the same amount in each.
It's layer tray Thursday, the resin's out to play. Beverly, Kathy, Elisabeth, they paved the way. Eco pour dripping like the vibe is so divine. Loving every layer, see the resin truly shine. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. Flip it, mix it, let it drip and set. Tray so fly, we ain't done yet. Pour it with a passion, watch it take its form. Resin's got a heartbeat, we create the norm. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. Elisabeth sparks the fire, Kathy fans the flame. Beverly keeps the rhythm in this resin game. Eco-conscious moves with a touch of finesse. Slay a trade Thursday, nothing less than the best. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history.
I mixed up 5 ounces of resin. Oh, and we have enough, do we? I think we might. Okay, we might, and I have extra. So probably should have stuck with my 4, but that's okay. Prefer to have extra than to have to mix up anymore. So that is it, guys. I'll babysit these, check for bubbles and stuff, and bring you back when we're putting on the UV DTF stickers on them, and then a top coat. I might actually mix up maybe 2 more ounces of resin and just divide it up, just the blue, just to make it a little bit thicker, because I find it's very thin. So I will do that off camera. These are fine, but I will do that. I will mix up 2 more ounces and divide it up here, or not sure if I'll mix up another 4 ounces. But anyways, I'll make that decision and do that. I have 1.5 ounces left. I think I'm just gonna push this to the limit and dome this as much as I could. And then I'll have to find a mold to put the rest of the stuff in. I think I need a little help here with the leveler. Just look at this eye level. Okay, guys, so I will see you guys when at the next stage for the DTF sticker. Welcome back, guys. So the resin has dried enough where I could put on the UV DTF stickers. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to mix up some resin and just pour a clear layer over it, just to protect the UV DTF sticker. They really don't need it, but because these are coasters, and just to protect it from any cold. If you use it for cold drinks or anything like that, we're going to put a clear coat. Sorry, my thoughts are not where they should be. So you just saw me use 2 pieces of tape. So if you can't pull it apart, you put, I'll do it again and then go through the explanation. And I did put down the stars or the snowflakes. I just dropped them in when the resin was tacky. I was in the room, so I dropped them in. Some have more than some, but I think it looks fine. So I'm just going to try to center these as much as possible. The good thing about having a round object when you put these down on it, it kind of really doesn't matter. But I try my best to center it. So you put down the Cessna. Come up, I didn't realize this was there. The stars sticking up. Okay, we're gonna leave that. So just gonna put this, do this one with you, and then I'll just fast forward the others. So you're not watching this in real time. So yes, I'm just trying to get the other the top layer to take off. Yep. So I'm just burnishing this down so it will transfer. The image will transfer to the resin. The pink looks good behind it. I don't know. All right, I'll try this one more time. Yeah, I think it's right here. Just to get this off. All right, let me work on this and I will bring you guys back. Okay, guys, so I've put on 2 more. This one is off because I put it down and I didn't want to pull it up in the event the print comes off. So I said I would explain this. So this is really for the newcomers. If you're new to resin and using these stickers, you just take two pieces of tape, put them together and pull, and it just takes off the back. Nice and easy for you if you can't do it with your own, if you don't have nails like I don't. And then just be careful when you're putting your sticker, make sure it's where you want it to be, because once you put it down, you can't get it up. Especially if this was, maybe these are not UTDTF. I have to go back and check my order. But I thought they were. I thought that's what I ordered, because usually, you saw me trying to peel it up. There's usually another protective film on here that would come up. So it's not. Every time I try, I'm just going to try one last time. And you just have to be careful when you're doing this that you don't lift up. Yeah, you see, everything is coming up, and that's not supposed to happen. So I'm not going to play with it anymore. I'm just going to leave it. I hope it doesn't show through the clear resin, but it's not coming up, so I don't know. Okay, so we're going to move on to the triangles, and this is curing nicely. I didn't use my heat mat on these. I just left them. So by tomorrow they should be completely cured, where we can demold. So I'll do one with you. Well, I'll do them all, but I'll put it on a time lapse. I'll actually put this on a time lapse this time.
Yeah, Candy Creation. Yeah. Late nights, grinding with my team in the zone. KND Creations, making moves on our own. Sketching dreams raw on the beat that slaps. Got the city buzzing, yeah, we lay in the maps. KND Creations, feel the fire ignite. Turn the dark in the day, paint the sky with light. Every rhyme, every move, yeah, we set the tone. This is more than a hustle, this is homegrown. Hands dirty, but the vision stays clean. From the pavement to the stage, living the dream. No shortcuts, no cheats, this is blood and sweat. KND's the brand, they ain't ready yet. KND Creations, feel the fire ignite. Turn the dark into day, paint the sky with light. Every rhyme, every move, yeah, we set the tone.
Okay guys, so I have finished. I did another 8 ounces, so basically an ounce each in all of them. And this is what they're looking like. That's just an extra, that butterfly extra. That's what it's looking like. There's that one. There's that one. And my little dog, my balloon dog, another extra. There's the base. And another extra, my butterfly. I also poured, these are like phone holders. I've had them forever and I've always wanted to make them and I kept forgetting them. So I had extra white, so I poured what you see, the green, the blue. That was just, my resin had cured on me and I just cut it up, so I just put it in there. It's just for me to take to the office, nothing fancy. All right, I'll see you guys in the mall. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Slay a Tray Thursday. And let me just, for those of you who don't know what Slay a Tray Thursday is, I'm just going to give a brief explanation before we demold my mini trays for this Slay a Tray Thursday theme, which is frosted and frozen. So Slay a Tray is a collaboration between Beverly over at Custom Created Handmade Crafts, myself, and Elisabeth over at Kndcreationskathy. Beverly created this, came up with the idea, created this, and brought myself and Elisabeth on board to do this collaboration with her. Slay a Tray Thursday, as the name says, take a tray, make whatever you like. Sometimes we have a theme, sometimes we don't. Like this week's theme is frosted and frozen. Next 2 weeks in February, let me just get the date. Oh my gosh. The 5th, I believe, yes, the 5th. I believe it's open theme. I have to go back and check. So I'll put it up across the screen. You'll see what the theme is because I can never remember offhand. And you slay your tray. You create your theme to the best of your ability, and you slay your tray. We also do have Laura from Laura Studio Designs, or Laura Design Studio. I'm so sorry. We do have also some other artists that kind of pop in and out. And that's about it. This is an open collaboration, so if you're interested in joining, please reach out to Beverly, Elisabeth, or myself, and we'll give you the details. We also have Heather from Night Owl that has recently joined us, and I believe she's going to be joining us again this week. So without further ado, here we go. I had some extras, so I'm just going to demold it. This was just a butterfly mold that I found in my stash. Didn't even remember I had this. So this mold seems like you can make it twice. So I am going to pour this side and see maybe if it fits together. I'm not sure. Or maybe, yeah, it seemed that it can fit together, and maybe it's a little storage. So there's that. This pink is nice. There's my little dog that I'm in love. Well, okay, I'm not going to go so far to say I'm in love with. I do like this dog. This balloon dog. It has grown on me. So I'm making them, and I'm going to be bringing them to my office and then just randomly put them in folks' desks or on their office ledge. Something. Come on. Let me just use a little bit of alcohol to get him out. Or to her, because she's pink. And those of you who are new, if you're trying to demold something and it's giving you a hard time, if it's winning, just you can use mold release or a little bit of alcohol and it comes up. And she's got a little bit of freckles on her face. I had some gold in here and I just poured it. So that's always cute. There's also this butterfly that I love. And I had some gold in there before from another project I did. So I just, I had the gold first and some of it is still left back. Okay, that came out nice. And the butterfly. I'll clean up after. I won't waste your time with that. I do have another extra off to the side, but it's not completely full yet. So I will fill that up, add another pour. Just have a little bit left to go on that and get that done. Okay, so let's get to our main event. So the reasoning behind the pink, because I'm not a pink girl, but I do like this pink, and this pink came from Sheen. It's a combination of a Sheen mica powder and Temu pink glitter, and I also added in a little bit of this white glitter here in the very last layer on top. That's why you see it sitting right there. So these are a little bit sharp around the edge, so I'll just take my deburring tool. So basically this is it. I hope. I chose pink because there's pink in these, and I thought the pink would bring it out. So I don't know. You guys tell me. Tell me in the comments. What do you think? Did I slay my little mini tray coasters / coasters, or is it a bomb? And I got the stickers from Temu. I thought they were UV DTF, but they turned out not to be. And I don't see the outline, so that's perfect. All right, and the holder for this, I did this in, I don't have it, I put it away. But I use a white mica powder, and I did some Milo flakes, some glitter. I think that's all I used in this one. And what I'm going to do with this, I have these stickers. I'm going to put these around it. So I have this one. I have winter. And the other one says, sorry for my reach, says Winter Wonderland. So I'm going to put those around it. Sorry, I'm just trying to roll it down. And this does have a sharp edge, and I do see some bubbles that I forgot to run my tool to try to get rid of, even though I ran this through the debubbler. Lots of different things. Okay, let's do it this way, Kathy. Much easier. Oh boy. Just trying to turn my mold back to where it should be. So here's the case. I actually now, hindsight is a wonderful thing. I wish I actually put some pink in here. Like some of the Milo flakes, you can see the reflection, it has pink. But I actually wish I did put some pink in here. But I might have been too much pink. So I think it's a good contrast. I think it's good. And they fit perfectly. I don't see any bubbles other than what I said that's here. I'm going to put a piece of felt on the bottom. I'm not going to bother put any more resin in it. It's a solid bottom. I don't see any bubbles. Same thing with the mini tray / coasters. A little, but nothing of concern. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way and move on to the other ones. I don't know if I'll put these on here because now I'm realizing these are all blue. I don't know if I'll put these on here. I don't have anything else that would have pink. If I had something with pink, I think that would be better. So I don't think I'm going to put those on there. And now for the square coasters. And I don't know how much I think the round ones would probably take a good 2 ounces. This, honestly, I would say to fill this up, probably 6 ounces, honestly, because I did, yeah, because this is 4 ounces in here, in one, and it still has quite a bit of room. And the reason why I didn't fill it up is because initially I poured 1 ounce and then I went back and I poured another ounce in there. So I just wanted to try to have them at the same height, which I pretty much accomplished that. They're not too bad. So here it is. This is this one. And I added in some of the snowflakes. Oops, something got caught there. Or a snowflake is poking out. There's this one. And these are all, this theme is all like outdoor theme. So the cabins, the lake scene, and then I did a globe. So this is it. Guys, let me know how I did. Let me know what you would do different if you do anything. I think looking at these now, I would not have maybe put that glitter in. I'm not sure on the last level. Like, it depends. Some of it, like on this one, it's nicely distributed all over. Some of them, it kind of pooled in the middle. It's all over, but it also pooled in the middle. Like, especially for this one, it really pooled in the middle there. And for this one too, right? And the same on the penguin. It kind of pooled in the middle. So I was also thinking to add rhinestones on them. So let me see. Let me see. These I just got from my local dollar store, and they just they're they're not individual, so which is good. Let me just see. Got that there. So I might have to do a layer of with UV resin just to make sure these get encased and they don't come off. I'm gonna see if I have pink. A bead of pink will look nice around there, I believe. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and I'll put you on a fast forward for this. I'm not gonna use blue. I think it's gonna be too much blue. So I'm gonna use just the clear ones.
Late nights, grinding with my team in the zone. KNDCREATIONS, making moves on our own. Sketching dreams raw on the beat that slaps. Got the city buzzing, yeah, we lay in the maps. KNDCREATIONS, feel the fire ignite. Turn the dark in the day, paint the sky with light. Every rhyme, every move, yeah, we set the tone. This is more than a hustle, this is homegrown. Hands dirty, but the vision stays clean. From the pavement to the stage, living the dream. No shortcuts, no cheats, this is blood and sweat. KND's the brand, they ain't ready yet. KNDCREATIONS, feel the fire ignite. Turn the dark into day, paint the sky with light. Every rhyme, every move, yeah, we set the tone. This is more than a hustle, this is homegrown. Whoa, this is home. Oh, From the roots to the roof, we rise no cap. Every brick we lay tells a story on the track. The rhythms are pulse, the words are veins. KND Creations, breaking out the chains. KND Creations, feel the fire ignite. Turn the dark in the day, paint the sky with light. Every rhyme, every move, yeah, we set the tone. This is more than a hustle, this is homegrown. Oh, this is home. Oh, this is home. Oh, this is home. This is homegrown.
It's Layer Tray Thursday, the resin's out to play. Beverly, Kathy, Elisabeth, they paved the way. Eco pour dripping like the vibe is so divine. Loving every layer, see the resin truly shine. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. Flip it, mix it, let it drip and set. Tray so fly, we ain't done yet. Pour it with a passion, watch it take its form. Resin's got a heartbeat, we create the norm. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history.
Welcome back, guys. So I finished adding on the rhinestones to each of these pieces. I've got two, and I also added a layer of UV to secure the rhinestones so they're not moving. I've got two under the UV light. That's just finishing up. And we are done. So thank you everyone for oops, I almost forgot. I added some blue rhinestones on the base as well. This is for the round coasters, and all four of them still fit. I added in the stickers. I'm missing a sticker. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't have one that can fit here, so I hope I find it. I am going to probably add either I don't think I'm going to put another layer of resin here, but I might add a black felt or maybe legs onto it. Not sure yet. So just to show you, these do fit. So they all fit. Put these back under the heat. And I'm just going to stay tuned for some pictures. I'm going to leave this here, let them finish curing up and drying up. Stay tuned for some glamour shots. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching the video to the end. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to any new subscribers. Thank you to all of the artists that are joining us this week, that are collaborating with us this week. Again, this is an open collaboration, so if you'd like to join, just reach out to myself, Beverly, or Elisabeth at all my discount codes are in my description box. And stay tuned for the next video. Stay tuned for some glam photos. Thanks everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Beverly, Kathy, Elisabeth, they paved the way. Eco pour dripping like the vibe is so divine. Loving every layer, see the resin truly shine. We slay, we pour, we vibe so raw. Reason in our hands like we breaking the law. Eco love flowing like a river so free. Beverly and the crew making art history. We slay, we pour, we vibe